It's a particularly graphic and challenging gospel about judgment. And I think it's quite nice that it goes hand in hand with this reading, our first reading today from the second letter of St. John, which tells us about what life is about. It says that to love is to live according to God's commandments. If a person has love in them, then they're living according to God's commandments. They may not be perfectly living according to God's commandments, but in terms of judgment, as long as God can find love in that person, love is of God. And God's not going to reject anything if there is love there. And I find that quite affirming when things go a little bit wrong in people's lives or even in my own life, to be able to stand back a little bit and say, yes, that person might have been mean, that person might have been cruel, but is there love there? There may not have been love for me, but is there love? And love comes from God. And to love is to live according to God's commandments, as John wrote. So what will judgment be like? We're called to be prepared, but we're called to be people of love. And every day I think we can grow more deeply in love with God, in love with the ways of God, in love with others. And if we're growing every day in that love, I don't think we need to be afraid for what is to come. I talked about this last Sunday. We should be excited about judgment, not fearful of judgment. This gospel might give the sense that it's a serious thing, and it is a serious thing. Every day it's a choice to be people of love, to respond to that love, to love God, and to bring love into the world. Let's today make that choice for ourselves today, that we will experience that love of God, that we will respond to that love, that we will bring that love to others in whatever way that God is guiding us, inspiring us throughout the day.